So are you sitting around wondering, like, who am I? Who is God? What is the operant power? What does any of this mean, especially as relates to manifestation? If so, you're in the right place because that's what we're talking about. Hello, welcome back. My name is Brooke-Sidney. I'm your favorite mindset and manifestation coach. And today we are diving into this whole idea around operant power. But before I get into it, I just want to remind you there are several ways to work with me: one-on-one coaching, email coaching, as well as the manifesting frequency. I also have a free group called Make Miracles Manifest on Facebook. So jump into one, jump into all, but get into it. So today I really wanted to get on and just kind of share what God has given me about the operant power. Who are we? How do we manifest? So that, like, I think people can get with the program, right? So this video is really speaking to all the people that are confused about, so where is God in this whole manifestation process? And am I God? Am I now worshiping myself or the universe or whatever when I'm doing manifestation? This video is for you. So first of all, manifestation is not about worshiping the universe. It's actually not even about worshiping God. Manifestation is a method. It's a technology, to me, for personal development, for us to consciously create our lives. God, whatever you believe in, God, the divine, whatever you want to call it, God for me, God has given us dominion on this planet. God has given us free will, meaning we get to decide how we want our lives to go. And of course, I know that there are people out there that are wondering, well, what about fate? What about chance? What about all of those things? Here's what I have to say to that. Who cares? Who cares? You only think about and worry about or focus on the things that you can control. Let's just say, I'm breaking numbers out of thin air. Let's just say that there is God, universe, the divine, who's in charge of the bridge of incidents, all the things that Neville talks about, or the how that we hear about, that's holding this whole planet together. Why are we worried about that? Why? Why are we worried about that? God has put us here as representations, as the human form, to act out purpose, to potentially bring God joy, for us acting in our purpose and creating an amazing place here on earth. So we're talking about earth here, and we're talking about ourselves. And we actually do have dominion over ourselves, and we have dominion and free will for our lives. In fact, God, even God of the Bible, gave us that so that we could choose what we worship. Let's go back. Manifestation is not worshiping anything. Manifestation are tools to reprogram our lives, to use repetition and to use other techniques to reprogram our brains, our subconscious, so that we can have the things that you can believe God wanted us to have, or that you or your higher self wanted you to have. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. You have control every day on whether you get up, whether you go to work, whether you go to school, what you decide to think, what you decide to wear, who you decide to date, how much you decide to make, right? What career you choose, whether you're going to have a business. All throughout our day, we have all of these choices. We also get to decide what we put our attention on. Are we going to focus on the good things that are happening in our lives? Or are we going to focus on all the bad things that are happening in our lives? Are we going to focus on the things that we can be grateful for? Or are we going to sit around and complain? All of these things are decisions. All of these things are choices that we, as the operant power in our lives, get to decide to do. Those choices and those decisions are powerful because they put us on a trajectory in multiple ways. The first trajectory is our mental plane. It is one thought leads to another thought. One thought leads to our feelings, right? If we think a certain thought, it literally creates a feeling that then allows us to really either move forward or stop ourselves. We are so conditioned to react to our feelings that until we condition ourselves out of it or reprogram ourselves out of it, it's so powerful about what we're thinking about, what we're choosing to think about, and what we're deciding to think about. And those thoughts over time, hope you all are following me, create beliefs, because beliefs are all the things that we keep thinking about over and over and over again. I'm trying to demystify a lot of the, dare I say, crap that's out there. It's very simple. If we could think better thoughts, make better decisions and choices, which then create better belief systems, we'll not only have a better idea of what's possible for ourselves when we start acting in alignment with those thoughts, those decisions, also the feelings are going good for us. And now the new beliefs, guess what? We're in a much better trajectory. We're in a much better trajectory. No one is denying God's part. It's, why are you worried about that? You need to worry about your purpose, your plan, the things that you're doing, the decisions that you're making, the thoughts that you're having. And yes, do you want to give God the glory? Most definitely. But in this moment right now, what are you choosing to think? What are you choosing to feel? What are you choosing to believe? And how are those things affecting your life to make you become a better person, to have better relationships, to create more happiness and peace and service to other people, to ultimately make the planet a better place? What are you doing right now? What are you doing in this moment? And who's in charge of that? You are. You are in charge of it. You are the operant power of your reality. You are deciding every day what you want to focus on, right? What you want to give your attention to. That's why attention is the currency of this planet. Attention is the currency of this planet. Television, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, social media, all the things, the phone, they're all trying to get your attention. Who has the power to decide where your attention goes? Is it God? It is you. It is you. It is you. It is the God that ultimately dwells inside of you. You could say that. But right now, you are a soul, a spirit in this body glove, with this brain that has choices and decisions to make. And I'm asking you, are you as the operant power in your life, as you as the person who's making the decisions, choosing your thoughts, choosing your beliefs, ultimately choosing your actions, and actually deciding what it is you want to create in your life as a conscious creator? Are you going to take the responsibility for your life and take control over what you do have to control, which is your universe, the universe of you, the universe where you have the power to give your focus, time, and attention to? What are you going to decide to create? What are you going to manifest? I love these conversations. I love them. But I love them more when they move you towards having more joy, more peace, more power, and creating the things that you can believe, like I totally do, that God designed for me to do. So I know this video provided you clarity. Make sure you're subscribed to this channel. Turn that video notification bell on so you know when I'm coming on next. And drop all your questions below. I'll see you in the next video.